Well, you know, one of our roles is to represent consumers before the Public Service Commission, and I think we've done a very good job at that. Overall, Alabama has some of the lowest electric utility rates in the United States. That's why, and this was part of my business before I became Attorney General, that's why major employers come to Alabama and, as opposed to other states, and employ people and provide jobs, is because of our low utility rates. So my job is to make sure the process is fair. I think it is fair, and I think, again, it's not my job to do the job of the 3 Public Service Commissioners. They have hundreds of people and a staff to do those very things that the commenter has asked about, and I think they do it, and they do a good job.
As I said, K.A., my first priority is going to be addressing what I believe to be an untenable situation in Alabama with these out-of-state drug rings. That is my first priority. And, you know, if there is room for more, then we're certainly going to do more within the scope of my constitutional duties as Attorney General. And make no mistake, the Attorney General is obligated to represent the people of Alabama. I think Luther Strange prides himself on his work in BP, right? He's supposed to be representing the people of Alabama there, right? But when he ran in 2010, he was criticizing his predecessor with filing suit against BP. Maybe that's no surprise given that he was the lobbyist for Transocean, the company that built the faulty oil rig that put billions of barrels of oil in the Gulf. I don't know. But what we do know is he's now claiming credit for BP when 4 years later we have no lawsuit. What we have is a bunch of deals cut with wealthy developers on the coast. We have a bunch of deals cut with trial lawyers. Not just trial lawyers in Alabama, trial lawyers in Florida, trial lawyers in Louisiana. Look at my opponent's finance report from last week. Tens of thousands of dollars poured in from trial lawyer firms from around the country who have an interest in BP. So it leaves you to wonder, you know, who is Luther Strange really representing when he's faced with the state's biggest consumer issue in BP? Because the mom and pops, you know, the commercial fishermen, the sustenance fishermen, they've all been left out in the cold. So as Attorney General, yes, you have to represent the people of the state of Alabama, and as Attorney General, I will do that where my opponent has not.